Well, good morning. I will already have said Happy New Year by the time you see this, so I won't say Happy New Year again. And also, it's not even New Year as I film this. Welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Monday, the 30th of December, and it feels like quite a Monday-ish Monday. Oh, let me just turn the radio off. Feels like quite a Monday-ish Monday, despite being that Twixmas, in-between-mus type time, because Ashley is working today. He normally doesn't work between Christmas and New Year, but they are a little short-staffed at the moment, and he's had to go in for the day, so it does sort of feel like a normal day. That having been said, Will and Georgie are still with us. I say Will and Georgie are still with us. I noticed that Georgie was planning on leaving early this morning. She's got some family stuff to do with her family over the next couple of days, so she was planning on leaving this morning. I didn't realise she was planning on leaving quite as early as she has done, because I've just noticed as I came out, it's just after 9, her car was already gone, so she must have made a really early start. Will is with us until tomorrow. He's going back to London tomorrow. It's been lovely to have them around and spend some time with them. Oh yes, it's been a nice Christmas, but do you know, you get to that stage where you just want all the decks down, everything back to normal, and I'm sort of there. However, I'm having a sort of worky day, as Ashley's at work today anyway. I'm having a sort of worky day. I've got a couple of bits and pieces to do, emails to do. I'm going to do some general tidying around the house, because how does the house get so untidy just with 4 people in it, just existing? I don't feel like we've made loads of mess, but there's certainly loads of mess around. So today, yeah, just a pottering, tidying, organising, getting ready day, and then we've got tomorrow, which is Ashley's birthday. No plans to celebrate that in any way, because he doesn't want to. Nothing to do with me. He is not a big one on birthdays. He's not a big one on New Year's Eve. I can't stand New Year's Eve anyway, really, to be honest. I think all that forced celebration I don't really love. So we have got an invitation to go out for a curry with some friends, but they know what he's like, so they are fully expecting us not to go. So even if he decides at the last minute to go, that's okay. We can do that or not do it. That's all good. But then we got the 1st of January, which is Wednesday, which is a bank holiday here in England, and then back to normal on the 2nd, which is Tuesday. So I've just been to drop off parcels at the parcel shop. I'm now going to Tesco to drop off some parcels at the lockers and pick up some bits for dinner. It's Will's last night at home, so Ashley's doing steak tonight, which is Will's favourite ever meal, with Ashley's Stilton sauce, which is delicious. So I'm just getting some veg and stuff to go with that, and I'm going to get myself some salad for lunch, because oh my god, I'm craving a salad after all the Christmassy food, I have to say. Or if not a salad, at least something healthy and veg based. Anyway, yeah, Tesco's, and I've got to pop into the post office to pick up a parcel, and then home to do all my bits and pieces. So that's sort of my plan for today. But I thought, as I said, I thought I'd start the weekly because it is a Monday, because it is a Monday-ish Monday, and I'm not sure if I'll film very much tomorrow or Wednesday, probably not, but I'll be filming again Thursday, Friday for this week. So it might be a slightly truncated weekly, but never mind. Right, that's given you an idea of what's going on. I'm off to Tesco. Welcome to my pantry. I've had a very productive morning. I've got almost everything on my whole to-do list crossed off this morning, which I'm very pleased about. I'm just undoing parcels. I've got this one here. As you know, I like drinking Beanie's coffee, the flavoured coffee. Oh, you nearly fell off the tripod then. Come along now. Don't be doing that. Yeah, I like drinking Beanie's coffee. It's unsweetened, but it is flavoured. And I'm on their mailing list for their website, and they sent me, or they had a special offer before Christmas, which was 12 jars for £19.99 plus postage, which is very good value. So I'm running fairly short. I've got about 3 jars left. They're only tiny jars, so I thought I'd show you what I've got. I've got amaretto almond. I've got pumpkin spice. Just putting them away as I talk to you. I have got caramelised biscuit. I've currently got that one on the go. different jar of it, obviously, which is delicious. I've got Coconut Delight, which I've had before and is very nice. I've got Espresso, Barista Espresso, which I've not had before, and I thought might go quite nicely with my coffee mate that I've got, because the flavoured coffee mate with flavoured coffee is too much, clearly, all in one go. We've got Yule Log, which is a bit festive, but never mind. You can have Yule Log any time of year you like. I'm just the sort of rebel I am. We've got birthday cake. We've got cookies and cream. I am running out of space now. We have got maple fudge. Yum, that's a really nice one as well. We've got the standard vanilla, which again is very nice. We have, last two, sweet cinnamon. Love me some cinnamon, particularly at this time of year. And toffee nut latte. Toffee nut latte, which is one of my favourites again. So well stocked up with coffee for the foreseeable future. Got another parcel here, which I think is some jewellery that's been sent to me by a brand. I could be wrong about that though. Let's just check. It is, yes, I am right. Hang on, let me move you back just a little bit. Got two parcels within parcels, and the brand is Read Your Heart Jewellery. Read Your Heart. I don't know if you can see that on there. I need my scissors again. What have I done with them? They're there. Right, we have got two little Read Your Heart boxes. They're a nice colour, aren't they? A little bit like Tiffany colour. Oh, that's pretty. I couldn't remember what I chose actually, so it's as much a surprise to me as it is to you. Really nicely presented inside the boxes with the little cushion there, and then it was inside a plastic bag. I've just taken this one out. This is a necklace. I'll pop a picture in from the website so you can see exactly what it is, because it's difficult to show jewellery close up really nicely. But it's a long necklace, but you can put it around your head twice. Took me a minute, but I've managed to take it round my neck twice and do it up. So I really liked this because I thought you could wear it short when you're wearing a higher neckline. And if you're wearing something that you want a longer necklace with, wear it long. So it's sort of got two ways of wearing it. And I really like the silver. Most of my chain necklaces are gold, so I think the silver is really nice for a change from that. And in the second one, as I said, this is as much a surprise to me as it is to you, because it's a while since I ordered it and I can't remember what I chose. Oh, that's nice. I've got earrings. Bear with me. Let me get them out of here. Oh, these are so pretty. They are, let me just do that. I'm hoping that is focusing for you. It should be. It's a little tiny rectangular, I'm going to say triangular then. What's up with me? Rectangular, not a diamond, but a transparent stone that I thought would go very nicely with. I have a ring, don't know where it is at the moment, with the exact same shape stone in it, and I thought that would be really nice. So got those. Let me just pop, have I got earrings in? No. So that's what those look like. Pleased with those, they're really nice. I will pop a link to the website, and I don't know if I've got a discount code from them. If I have, I'll put all the info down there in the description box. They had some really nice bits and pieces on the website and reasonably priced as well, so do pop over and have a look if you are in the market for any jewellery at all. It is many hours later, and despite the fact I am still in exactly the same place, or not, I am again in exactly the same place rather than still. I was just tidying away the packaging from the jewellery that I showed you this morning, and I realised that the stones in it were this stuff, Moissanite, do we pronounce that? Because you get a little card with information about the Moissanite, and an envelope with a sort of certificate-y thing all about the Moissanite. So I just wanted to mention that as well. I don't actually really know quite what Moissanite is, apart from its costume jewellery, obviously, not the real deal. Anyway, just wanted to mention that in case that meant anything to anybody. And I just want to do some empties. I'm having a bit of a tidy out. I haven't got many empties at all, but I just wanted to go through the ones that I do have, just to get all ready for the new year, all cleared out and ready to go. And I've got a couple of perfumes. These are from my perfume subscription. I've got Utopia number 11. I've got to get used to showing you these in the right position with this new camera. This one, it was pleasant enough, but I wouldn't buy it again. Nothing very exciting. This, on the other hand, was delightful. Have I still got any of this? Yeah, that was lovely. Such a nice perfume for summer. This is A Girl in Capri by Lanvin. Don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, Girl in Capri. Really nice summery perfume, fresh and a little bit zingy, floral, fresh, I think, all those things, very nice. So 2 perfumes. We've got a Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Deep Conditioning Treatment that I finished. Got everything out of there by cutting it in half, as you can see. I go back and forth with this. I'm using an Olaplex again at the moment rather than the Elasticizer, and I feel like that's better than the Philip Kingsley, but sometimes I do like the Philip Kingsley. I think it just depends on sort of what state my hair's in as well. Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Am I showing you that? Yes, it's the same on the back as on the front. This I used to love, however, they have changed the smell of it, and I didn't love it very much anymore this time. I won't be buying that version again. I've got a bigger one than this of the Summer Blossom or something in the cupboard, so I'm hoping that smells nicer. They used to do a rose version of this, which was lovely. I haven't actually tried the Summer Blossom one before, but yeah, I won't be buying the plain one again because it just wasn't very nice. And then a La Cura. I don't need to do this anymore, you see, with the new camera. I don't need to do that because it is meant to just focus. I'm hoping that is just focusing for you like that. The La Cura from Aldi eyeshadow primer, which is a dupe of, is it the Urban Decay one? I don't know. This was okay. I used it, most of it, probably down to about there, I would say. However, I have found that I am much preferring using concealer with a very light dusting of loose powder over the top of it as an eyeshadow primer. That's working much better for me. This was a little bit on the greasy side, so that one is going. And then finally 2 eyeshadow palettes. This one I've had forever. This is as you can see by the state of it, a bit grubby. This was a Laura Mercier eyeshadow palette. There's a lot of colours there that are down to pan, or almost down to pan, and it's just years and years old and isn't the best condition anymore. This is a Colourpop eyeshadow palette, which I liked, but I haven't reached for it for ages, and I picked it out to use it just before Christmas, and the colours are just, I don't know, it just feels a little bit too young, all that green for me. I don't mind a little splash of colour now, but I prefer neutral with a splash of colour rather than a full-on colour. That having been said, I could change my mind about that at any moment, so that will be passed on elsewhere. And that's all my empties. Good morning, Happy New Year to you. It is the 1st of January, it's Wednesday. Not sure I've shown you my Christmas tree. It's there. I'm about to take it down actually. But yes, there it is. The 1st of January has not dawned. Just let me turn you around. By the way, excuse my face. When I turn you around, you will understand why. I am not intending to leave the house today. It was a filthy night last night. We didn't go out, and it was a filthy morning, or it is a filthy morning. Probably doesn't look quite as bad through the camera as it looks in real life, but rest assured, it is not nice. It is not nice at all. Right, yesterday was Ashley's birthday. We had a nice day actually. We went and spent some time with his mum in the morning, and we then went out for lunch in Totnes, had a nice lunch, and then we came home, we watched a film, and we had a lazy evening really, and a fairly early night, in bed by 10, sleep by 10 past probably. And yes, that was our New Year's Eve. But it was a pleasant day. We enjoyed it, and it's always nice to wake up on the first day of a new year, albeit the weather is like this, feeling fresh and ready to embrace everything that January has to offer, which, well, frankly, isn't a lot. January is not my favourite month. Right, today's a day of taking down the decks, sorting, organising, and possibly a bit of a pamper afternoon, I think. That's my plan. I just said to Ashley, can I film you? He said, no, I'm not looking at my best. He has had a very busy day, haven't you? You can just be a voice.
Yeah. We have a very quick glimpse.
No, it's all right. We can manage without one.
I'll put my trousers back on.
He's fully dressed, can I just say. Pouring himself a very well-deserved beer. I don't know what time it is. It must be about 4 o'clock because it's getting dark. But we have had a busy day. Ashley has life laundried his entire life today.
No, I've got more rooms to do.
Which basically involves him getting out a load of stuff and going, you can sell this on eBay, you can sell this on eBay. So now my office looks like Beirut and all Ashley's stuff is lovely and tidy. Yes, it's been a productive day. All Christmas has been put away. Apart from, I've still got these, I don't know if you can see them actually. Bear with, let me turn them on, then you will be able to see them. My 3 Christmas trees are still like those. And we've still got the stag's head up, which I showed you before Christmas. Which, I feel like a stag's head, lit up stag's head, isn't that Christmassy really, is it? So I feel like that can stay up actually for the foreseeable, till I get bored of it. Right, I am off to have a nice, hot, well-deserved bath. Does that just not look the most inviting, delicious bubble bath? How I love my bath. I can't tell you how much I enjoy having a bath in this bathroom since we had it done up. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. What is this? Oh, it's just the sun on the wall. I've got a very small screen on my new camera and I don't see as well as I used to. Hang on, I feel like I need to bend you back a little bit. I just wanted to show, I've just put my makeup on apart from my brows and I can't wait till I'm having having my brows microbladed again. It's been 2 years since I last had them done, later this month, and I cannot wait to have them done again. However, I've been filling them in the meantime, and I've talked to you before about this pencil from Shein, which I really rated, but I was recently sent this stuff, which is Eyebrow gel pen, it's called. It's quite an odd thing. You sort of press down the top. Hang on, do I have to open it and then, yeah, you sort of undo it and then you press down the top like that and it comes out and it's this sort of shape. And I thought I'd just do one brow while it's pretty good and it's inexpensive. I think it's from Amazon. But I thought I'd just do one brow so I could show you the difference. I've got the lightest shade, which I think is called Taupe. But there is my brow. You see the difference? I feel like this is pretty good actually. It really fills them in and evens them out really nicely. Sometimes I need to go back in for another little press down. But yeah, I didn't hold, when I looked at how chunky the brush was, I didn't hold out loads of hope for this. But I feel like it doesn't put too much product onto here, which was what I was worried about when I pressed it down. It seems to just get the right amount to fill it. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Excuse me. To fill in my brows nicely like that. Right, that's done. I'll pop a link in for this thing because I think it's good. Yeah, it just really nicely evens them out. Hopefully I won't be needing to do that soon though because I will have my brows microbladed. Right, Ashley has gone back to work. Today is a normal work day. Not going to lie, it's Thursday. I'm already looking forward to the weekend. I've got to film a video this morning. I'm going to put some makeup on, film the video. I've got to pop out with parcels, and then this afternoon I've got a man coming to deal with my gas meter or look at my gas meter from Eon or wherever gas people come from, because my gas meter has been, bloody smart meters, honestly they're useless, it's been blank, completely blank, no display on it. No, it's not able to work out how much, but just there's no electricity going to it, presumably. So it doesn't have any record of how much gas I've been using for the last 2 months. So I think reading the emails that they've sent, and I had to chase them loads to get anything done about it. They were so disinterested, I cannot begin to tell you. But like sort of anything these days, isn't it? It's an uphill struggle to get anything dealt with. But yeah, they're coming out this afternoon. I think they're going to change the meter. I mean, they only put the smart meters in. I fought against having smart meters for literally years, and then we had to have the gas meter moved when we, or was it the electric meter? I can't remember. It doesn't matter anyway. But we had to have it moved when we redid the downstairs, the front of the house, and so that was a good in for them to get there and insist that I had smart meters. And now how many years ago was that? Coming up to 3 years, maybe 2 years. 3 years, I think. But that's how old that smart meter is, and they're going to replace it. Madness, utter madness, I tell you. Right, I've just dropped my parcels off. Weirdly, as I got into the shop, the lady said, "Oh, I've just had 2 Yodel parcels dropped off for you." And I said, "Oh, okay." And she couldn't give them to me because I hadn't had they were so recently dropped off that I hadn't had the email with the barcode that they need to scan in order to give them to me. I said, "Oh, that's not a problem. I can pop back in tomorrow morning." And as I drove off up the road, the email came, so I was able to go back in and get them, so that was good. Saved me a journey tomorrow. I was going to talk to you about, I wasn't sure about whether to talk about this, but I thought I would. When you have a really deep disagreement with your other half about something really important, and Ashley and I were in massive disagreement over, you know, our cat recently died. We had to have him put to sleep over Christmas. We were in deep disagreement about when was appropriate for him to be put to sleep, and this has been going on since September. One of us felt that his quality of life was such that he ought to have been put to sleep in September, and he has been up and down, to be fair, but the other strongly felt that he shouldn't be. And it's a really difficult thing when it's something so, I guess it's a deep ethical issue, isn't it? I have strong feelings around it, I guess partly because my dad was so ill for so long. The only thing, I mean, we used to say about my dad, you wouldn't let a dog suffer like this, and the only thing that gave me comfort about that was my dad was a strong, you know, very fierce practicing Catholic, so he obviously would have wanted to, his belief was that he would have wanted to go on to the absolute bitter end, so that did give us some comfort knowing that. But yeah, when you have a really deep moral or ethical disagreement with your partner over something like that, it's hard to resolve. I mean, obviously we resolved it in that, you know, the cat continued until we both felt comfortable, we're in a comfortable place, but it was a difficult disagreement because it's difficult to navigate, isn't it? And you've both got to be respectful of each other's feelings on the subject, but ultimately one person wins, one person loses, and it doesn't come down to winning and losing like that, but you know, I don't mean winning and losing an argument. I mean that one person has to go against that what they firmly believe about a real ethical issue. And it was difficult. I don't really know why I'm telling you this. I guess just because these things do come up in partnerships and marriages, and it is hard sometimes to navigate them. The main outcome of this, of course, being that the cat is now at rest. We are both comfortable with the decision that was ultimately made to have him put to sleep. And yeah, but I just wanted to, I feel like talking about real stuff is something that I enjoy doing on here, whilst also recognising that I can be opening myself up to the type of people who are committed to misunderstanding one's good intentions. So, you know, it's always quite a dilemma, but I do like to, you know, it's not just all about shopping and holidays. Life isn't like that, is it? It is about deep, gritty, difficult stuff in life, and I've always wanted to balance that on here, and I perhaps want to do a bit more of that, talking about the real stuff, whilst also guarding my privacy in certain and that of my family in certain ways as well. It's a difficult, honestly, it's a difficult line to walk, and one that I have not been massively successful at over the years. But I think as well, recognising that this has taken a turn, hasn't it? Recognising that we all watch YouTube for... YouTube is like the new reality TV in a way, isn't it? Or social media generally. And we want to see the realism in people's lives. I do not find myself drawn to YouTube that is all glossy and shiny and makes everything look perfect. I find myself drawn to real people with real lives, and I think that's what you want as well. So yeah, maybe more of that in 2025. We shall see. Right, I'm home, so I'm going to go in and can't decide whether to edit the video I just filmed or whether to clean out the fridge. Oh, the excitement never ends. I have just cleaned out the fridge. I've done the post-Christmas fridge clean, and I usually do it one shelf at a time, and I took everything out, washed all the shelves, cleaned the inside of the fridge, and then threw away all the stuff. Not loads to throw away, but a few bits and pieces that were past their best, as there always is at Christmas. And I cannot tell you how absolutely satisfying I found that. Sorry, I'm just checking if it's following my face or not, the camera. Very odd, I know. Yes, I cannot tell you how satisfying that was. I feel really pleased. I just need to do the outside now. I cannot wait to get rid of this fridge. We're obviously keeping it until we redo the kitchen. We've had it, I don't want to think about how many years now. Getting on for 20, I would say. But it's got this hideous, where the ice machine has leaked over the years, all that hideousness. Why is that poking in the wrong direction? There we are. All that rust, and I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. But as I said, no point getting a new one until we redo the kitchen. Also hate the fact it's sitting in the dining room, but that's just the way it is, because it was too big to go in the allocated fridge space when we moved in the kitchen. And I have got used to that now, to be fair. The gas meter is about, what time is it? 11:45. I've edited my video. I've cleaned out the fridge. I've got a pile of ironing to do this afternoon. My cleaning lady's coming this afternoon, which I'm looking forward to, because obviously she wasn't here last week because Christmas. And I'm going to do a little bit of eBay stuff now, I think. Ugh, it's been a bit of a tricky lunchtime and early afternoon. I won't bore you with the details, but the meters have now been changed. But it was problematic. It was problematic, but it's now done. So hopefully they'll start working again. Now I've just got to argue the toss about what they decide to charge me for the period when we didn't have any meter at all. Side note on this, actually. Apparently, the reason the meter stopped working was it has a battery inside and the battery has run out. They don't just change the batteries, they change the entire meter. And not only do they change the gas meter, because the gas meters, since those ones were put in have been upgraded to meters that run off 4G rather than 3G or something like that. They also have to change the electric meter, which there was nothing at all wrong with, absolutely nothing. And because otherwise the gas and the electric meter don't talk to each other. I don't know why they need to, don't ask me that. But yeah, an example of 2025 being a mad old world. Anyway, in more cheerful news, I'm going to show you, a bit of fun, my short list of new wallpaper for my bedroom. I have a feature wall in my bedroom and one in my dressing room. Only decorated it maybe about 5 years ago, but it was very, very, very cheap wallpaper from eBay, and it has faded horribly, really horribly. So we're going to replace it. It's not a massive job. Ashley's going to paper it for me. He's a good old decorator. And I'm going to show you my short list. And in the comments, I've already chosen. I had a short list and then I showed Ashley the short list and we chose based on that. From that, so I've already chosen which one I'm having, but bear in mind my house is 60s straight. It was built in 1968, so very much got that 60s 70s vibe going on with a lot of our decor and furniture and so on. So I sort of like that psychedelic 60s 70s thing. But anyway, short list of 4. I'm going to number them and you tell me in the comments which you think I'm choosing. So let me turn you around. And this is, oh, hang on, why are you not going? There we are, that's better. This is number 1. I'll just go down so you can see what that looks like from further away on the wall thingamajigs. This is number 2. Again, further down so you can see that from a bit further away. This is number 3. And this is number 4. I wanted to have pink because I've got the pink sofa in the bedroom and we've got the pink running through the bathroom. So I did choose based on, I just selected my short list based on it having pink in it as the sort of majority colour. So let me know whether you think 1, 2, 3 or 4 is the one that I chose, and I will show you next week. Good morning, good morning. You are a little devil. You really are. I've just spent 20 minutes looking for you. I couldn't find where I'd put you. Goodness me. Anyway, it's Friday. We made it to the end of this weird post-Christmas holiday week. And I feel like this vlog's been a little bit scattered, but that's okay because it's been a bit of a scattered week all in all, hasn't it? Started with a couple of normalish days, then we had a couple of less normal days, then we ended with some more normal days. That makes 6 days, which is a Monday to Friday period is not 6 days, Caroline. Anyway, I had a big box arrive from Shein yesterday for this month's fashion haul and homeware stroke crafting type stuff. I think I mentioned that I wanted to start scrapbooking, and of course starting scrapbooking involves buying stuff, doesn't it? Or in this instance being sent stuff, which is very nice, obviously. Excuse me. So I thought I'd show you, not the fashion stuff obviously because that would be a separate video, but I thought I'd show you the crafty stuff and the homeware stuff this morning. Do have a discount code for Shein, so it's a new discount code for this year, so 15% off everything across the website. I'll pop that down in the description box and I'll pop links for everything I'm going to show you as well. It's the most gorgeous morning. In fact, let's go and look at the morning before we do the Shein stuff because it really is gorgeous. It was -4 when I got into my car at 9 o'clock, 9:15 this morning. Let me turn you. Look at the gorgeousness of that. Isn't that just lovely? Frosty, cold, chilly morning. Oh, the best type of winter day this is. Right, I've put the kettle on so I can have a cup of coffee because it feels much needed. Right, this big box, let's have a look. I always like it when they come in smaller boxes because it's like Christmas all over again. I forget what I've ordered and it's like getting a surprise gift. Let's What is this? I have no recollection of ordering this whatsoever. Oh, yes, I have. This is so cute. I thought this would be nice. You know, I love to do a seasonal decor display on my table over there. I thought these would be perfect for part of my summer decor. I have a couple of bees, sort of soft felt bees that I hang from my seasonal decor tray, but these little, what are they? Are they beehives? Are they honey pots? I'm not sure what they are, but I just thought they were gorgeous. They've got little gingham ribbons on the top and some tiny bees, and it was a set of 3. And I thought they would be perfect for summer decor. So they will be put away until the summer, but I think they're going to be lovely for my seasonal decor. These actually are nicer than I thought they were going to be. They've come out. Isn't that nice when something like that happens? Sometimes when you buy from Shein or Temu, or order from Shein or Temu, you're not quite sure what you're going to get, but that is a goodie. That's a thumbs up. Love that. Right. Let me take out the scrapbooking bits and we can do those sort of separately. As I said, I'm very novice to scrapbooking. It is something that I am very new to. So I've been watching some videos and ordering some bits and pieces, and my plan is actually to spend some of this afternoon giving it a bit of a go. Right, what have we got here? Oh, this. Oh, the glamour. It's a toilet brush, but it's quite a bougie toilet brush. I saw this and I thought, oh, I rather like that. It is gold. Toilet brush is in there, and I need to put it together. Therewith, I needed a new toilet brush, so I decided to go with this one that doesn't look much like a toilet brush at all, and it's got sort of texture on it, so that's how it works. And I just liked this because it added a bit of, now I know a toilet brush can't be glamorous or bougie because it is what it is, isn't it? But it's one of those necessities that I just liked it, and it's useful and it looks nice, so all good. So that's one of the other things I chose. Then the last bit that isn't scrapbooking is this, which is for my fireplace. You know how I got all my twinkly lights in bottles down there, and I thought this would be a nice addition, possibly to the mantelpiece, possibly to the fireplace. It's not coming out of the box. Oh, it's out. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't that look so much? I bet when it's on as well, that will be absolutely lovely. I can't turn it on. How do I turn it on? Oh, it is on. It's because it's so bright outside. I don't know if you can see that it's going on. I bet that diffuses the light beautifully through. It's only plastic, but it looks like glass, and it's sort of that brushed matte old gold colour, brassy gold colour, and this is going to be gorgeous, a gorgeous addition to down on my fireplace. I have all my twinkly lights in the evening and my candles. It's going to look really lovely, and it's a USB rechargeable one as well, so no batteries, which is always good. Love that, really pleased with it. Came in different designs as well, the 4 different designs which you can see on there. So if you don't like the shape of the thingamajig, the shade on that one, there are other options. It does of course come with a USB lead to recharge it. Right, onto the scrapbooking stuff. I ordered a set of 4 washi tapes. These ones I thought were more sort of for springtime. They are thick ones, so quite wide ones, and we've got one with wisteria, which is possibly my favourite plant ever. This one is like a garden wall with ivy. I thought that was really pretty as well. We've then got, I don't know what this is. I'm not one of Life's gardeners, but it's a yellow plant, again with the sort of vintage garden wall type look behind it. And then this one is sort of, that I think you're going to be impressed with this, hydrangeas and sunflowers. Although they might not be sunflowers because size-wise they could not, the comparison between the sunflowers and the hydrangea, but it's a bit of washi tape. It doesn't matter if they're the wrong size, does it? But yeah, I thought those were really pretty, perhaps for spring and summer scrapbooking page not pages. What am I trying to say here? Yes, spring and summer scrapbooking pages. That is what I'm trying to say. Oh, here's another thing that's not. This was another candle lighter, a USB rechargeable candle lighter. I do have one, but I'm always moving it from the kitchen to the lounge to the dining room. And so I thought I'd have one just to keep in the kitchen for when I have a candle on in there. I'm not going around looking for the candle lighter, then leaving it in the kitchen and looking for it again in the lounge. So I've got an extra USB. I love these rechargeable USB candle lighters, really, really good. Saves you having matches. And right, next thing is a set of stencils, which I thought would be useful for scrapbooking. We've got all sorts of different fonts here. Difficult to show you really, but yeah, lots and lots of different fonts. I think that's a set of about 15 different fonts there, which is really good. And I haven't got any other stencils, so that is a good start on scrapbooking there. And then I've got this little set of stickers, which is travel-based stickers. My first pages in my scrapbook are going to be from my recent holiday and cruise, and just a little set of travel-based stickers. All sorts of different, little world map there, and there is compass and a globe and all sorts of travel-y type things in there. Oh, a plane as well. That's good because we went on a plane, so that will come in useful. So yeah, a little set of travel stickers there, which I'm now throwing all over the floor. And what is this one? This is, I'm finding Shein and Temu both really good for buying reasonably priced. I mean, obviously I don't want to be spending a fortune on scrapbooking, as I don't know if it's something that I'll want to continue on after this year, but and their stuff is so well priced. Also, I found a couple of bits in the works, but slightly more expensive in there as well. So this is scrapbooking papers. They're all at this size by the looks of it, and they're just a variety of different ones. Let's open one pack up here and have a look at that. Not sure, are they just like backgrounds? What do you use the paper bits for? He says, having bought a load of papers and not knowing what they're for. I haven't really seen people use the papers very much, so interested to any scrapbookers out there, tell me what you use these little squares of paper for. I'm imagining sort of almost wallpapering the page with them and then putting your stuff on. Is that right or not? I don't know. Not an expert, clearly. But yeah, scrapbooking papers. And then final item was another set of washi tape. This is the more standard size, and I liked all the gold on that. I thought that was really pretty. Again, some nice spring sort of pastel-y colours there, but with the gold embellishments as well. I really like perhaps these ones for more wintry stuff. There's some darker ones down here, some reds and greens there. So yeah, that is my little Shein haul. Don't forget, if you're buying anything from Shein, discount code down there, and I'll put links for everything down there as well. Right, I'm going to make that cup of coffee and get on with some work, I think. I'm doing a little bit of a batch cook lunch, so I've got lunch for the next few days. I've got potatoes, new potatoes, red peppers, yellow peppers, red onion in here, and I'm going to bake it for 45 minutes. Got paprika, turmeric, olive oil and oregano on it. Looks yummy. Right, that has been roasting for 45 minutes. I'm now going to add this into it, which is some chopped beetroot, some halloumi and some tomatoes, and I've just mixed those around in the leftover spice mix from the vegetables that they were in before they went into the tin. So I'm going to add these and some balsamic vinegar and roast for another 10 minutes. And here is the finished product. After the 10 minutes with the beetroot, tomatoes and halloumi, it wasn't quite done, so I put it in for another 5 minutes. I also added some pine nuts to the top to toast for the last 5 minutes. This has got some Greek yogurt with some dried mint and some lemon juice and some garlic grated into it over the top. And I think next time I would do it with something green, maybe some mint leaves or parsley if I had some, not that it needs it particularly, but just to make it even prettier than it is. But yeah, also pomegranate seeds on the top, just these. So yeah, looking forward to this. That lunch was absolutely delicious. I've got enough left for another 2 days' lunches, which what I will do is just pop a portion into the air fryer to crisp it back up and warm it again when I want to eat it. So yes, recommend that. I have just taken delivery of a box from Daylesford. If you were with me last year, you will remember possibly that I had some controversy over a box from Daylesford, a zero waste food waste, I guess, box of stuff that is close to its use by date. I ordered it with my own money, and they had no idea that I had a YouTube channel or anything like that, unless they actually Googled me. And I showed you the contents, and it was very, very good. I had a lot of stuff for my £40. I can't remember. I'll link the video below, or perhaps I'll put it on a card up here if I remember as well. But I haven't ordered anything from them. There was a great controversy because a lot of you then went and ordered a Daylesford box and were very disappointed because obviously they only have a limited amount of waste, and they had a lot of orders off the back of that video, I understand. Only from what you've told me. I've had no contact with Daylesford myself at all, other than as a paying customer. And yes, a lot of you were understandably very disappointed when you had orders cancelled, and they obviously needed to, I think I said at the time, limit the number of boxes available to coincide with the amount of, you know, close to its best before date stuff. Anyway, I decided to, this was back in July last year, I haven't ordered anything from them since, and I decided to order another box, again, as a paying customer. They don't know who I am. They do. That's a ridiculous expression, isn't it? They don't know who I am. And I thought I'd just show you what was in it. I've just opened it. All I've seen so far is this big bag of chores crisps, which are delicious crisps. They are so nice. They do a truffle. These are just the plain ones, I think, but they do a truffle flavour as well, which is really nice. Ashley loves these, so he'll be really pleased. I'm obviously not eating lots of crisps at the moment, but very nice. Just looking at the best before date on those. Can I see one? I cannot see a date, but presumably it is 15th of Jan, so a good few days, a week or so on that. I'm filming this on the 3rd of January. I had to think about that. I would say this is definitely not as good as my last box, I don't think. In fact, it is definitely not, but I do have quite a lot of quite nice stuff. Yeah, it's definitely nowhere near as good as my last box, but that's okay. I wanted to show you, to obviously keep it real and show you that it is, you know, luck of the draw on different occasions. I'll link the zero waste boxes in the description box below if you're interested. Right, I have got a loaf of bread. God, that's heavy. It doesn't say what it is, but it's some sort of seedy cottage loaf type thing, very seeded. It looks as though it's wholemeal. Looks really nice, actually. What I will probably do is slice that into slices and then freeze it and use it for toast. I'm not really eating a lot of bread at the moment, but that will go into the freezer for the occasional piece of toast, which will be nice. Now, I then got this here, which is Daylesford Organic Bold Cold Press. Organic cold pressed apple and beetroot juice with turmeric. Oh, it's like one of those healthy shot things, but bigger. That sounds quite nice, actually. I quite like things with a bit of turmeric in. I'm quite a fan of turmeric, as you know, because my lunch just had turmeric in it. 40 calories per 100 mils, so it's about 100 calories in that whole thing. That's nice. What's the date on that? That is 5th of Jan, so that's got another couple of days on it, so that will work okay. Right, all the rest of it is stuff in packets like this, fridgy packets, and quite a lot of it is doubles. In fact, there's a triple there as well. No, not quite a lot of it. There's three of the same, two of the same, and the other three are different. And they actually all look really nice. So I've got 3 of these mushroom and truffle soup. Mushroom is my least favourite type of soup. They are all the 5th of Jan, so they've got a couple of days on, but I will probably put them in the freezer. Then I've got 2 of these organic carrot and ginger soups. That sounds really nice and also looks really nice. That is the 5th of January again, so a couple of days on that, so that's good. Then we have a sweet potato and black bean chilli. That sounds really nice, and I suspect is, half a pack of that is 164 cals, so that's good. Half a pack of this one is 278 cals, and half a pack of that one is 97 calories. So the mushroom one is probably the best in terms of what am I trying to say? Calories. Then we've got a mushroom and lentil bolognese. Again, that's up to the 5th, 174 calories for half a pack. That's really good. Not sure what Ashley will think about my mushroom and lentil bolognese, but we'll give it a go. And then we've got a lamb casserole with peas and mint leaves, which looks really nice. Again, that's the 5th of Jan, and that's 198 calories for half a pack. So all of these serve 2, I guess. And they're all pretty reasonable on calories as well, which is good. So all of those are good for me. So for this box I paid £40 plus £7 delivery, so £47. I've no idea how much these are, but I'm betting they're £6 a pop. I don't feel like it's as good value as my last one, but as I said, I wanted to order another one, see what it was like, and just show you. So if you're interested, they do a smaller one, £20 one as well, I think, so I'll link it below anyway. Right, I'm going to wind this one up for this week. I hope you have enjoyed. I've done a bit of variety, I think, this week. Going to get into the post-Christmas tidying and organising next week, I think is my plan. And then hopefully get out, hopefully we'll have some more sunshine next week, and perhaps we'll try and get out in the sunshine. And have a lovely weekend. Actually, you'll be seeing this on Wednesday, so it's not the weekend yet, but have a lovely rest of the week and weekend. Thank you so much for choosing to click on my video today. It's much appreciated. If you're not already subscribed, it is free to subscribe. Just click that subscribe button below. That would really help me out. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.